Feel industry, the health insurance industry, big pharma.
Still the truth.
Still the truth. They just did something the other day. And I decided, man, is that Bernie Sanders there talking about helping poor people? Is that Bernie Sanders there talking about helping single mothers like my mom? Is that Bernie Sanders helping the homeless? Is that Bernie Sanders helping people of color? And I was like, all right. Helping people like my mom, people like who I grew up with in the San Fernando Valley. What's up? I was like, all right, well, why don't I get involved too? So I registered to vote for the first time, and I even ran for Congress last year in the Democratic Party as a write-in. Campaigned for 2 months, got 1,200 write-in votes. Pretty proud of that. And so we saw what happened. Bernie sort of got screwed over by the Democratic Party and by Hillary Clinton. So in DWS, Hillary Clinton, and we all went to Philly. We were all there. We're all rallying over there, supporting our man. And he got screwed over, and nothing happened. There was nothing we got out of it. So
we got each other.
We got each other. So I dem exited, hashtag dem exited, and I joined the Green Party. I joined the Green Party, baby. And that's what we need. We need other options. You have red and you have blue, then you don't know what to do anymore because they're both one and the same. The other day, Big Pharma just won, right? Cory Booker, 13 Democrats just voted down to lower prescription drugs. That's not talking bad, that's talking facts.
What the fuck? True.
You have corporate Democrats, you have corporate Republicans taking money from developers, gentrifying LA. You have corporate Democrats, corporate Republicans, basically siding with Big Pharma, and you have people like my mom suffering from cancer. You have people like, people I talk to in LA, they say, oh, my mom can't get prescription drugs because it costs too much. Oh, Obamacare doesn't work because my premiums are getting increased.
Obamacare.
And that ain't right. And that's why we're running. Because we're tired of that. If you keep doing this whole, two-party this, two-party that, we're not going to get anywhere. We're going to keep staying in the same place. I'm speaking truth. And I'm speaking truth, and I'm speaking here.
Always.
And I want to let y'all know I'm running for Congress in 34th Congressional District. So let's talk about that. There's 16 candidates in the election. There's 14 Democrats, there's 1 Republican, and there's 1 Green. And right here in LA, we have the chance to make history to break the two-party system. We are trendsetters. How good would it be if you saw someone up there that set the trend? It's like, oh my God, that person's left of that Dem. Oh, I don't need to go with the Dems, then I can just go with him, and it started here in LA. This is the only election that's going on.
We don't need no claps in the bucket.
We don't need that. That's why we're all running. I want to look at every one of you because we all know each other from the beginning. We've been in each other since the beginning. Whether we were Democrat, whether we were Green, or Socialist, or whatever, we've been in this since the beginning. And that's what we got to remember. We Greens, we even went Dem to vote for you guys. We got many of you guys in there. We don't look at party, we look at what's in here. That's right. Alright? Because what comes through here comes out through here and comes out through our actions. It's in our hands. Literally.
That's right.
Country before party.
Country before party, and that's why we're running. I'm not running, we're running. Our campaign team is filled with people. Let me tell you about our campaign team. We have undocumented high school students as part of our campaign team. We got people of BLM a part of our campaign team. Black lives they matter here. Black lives they matter here.
Black lives they matter here.
We got people who live on the streets as part of our campaign team. We're out there in Skid Row, and I swear every time I'm out there, it doesn't get any easier being out there. When we're out there, it's tough. It's tough. And talking to these people, I met this guy named Smooth over there, and he lives on Skid Row, and he came up to me and he's like, yo, I see you here, and I like what you do. Not a lot of people come out here. Not a lot of people visit us. In Skid Row, there's 11,000 people living on the streets right now.
Shame on us. Shame on us.
Shame on us.
Majority black, majority people of color, veterans, and they ain't right, because there's nothing that is preventable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's preventable. They don't have to be out there. The number one reason why they live on the streets is because there's not enough housing. There's not enough affordable housing. People are getting gentrified. People are getting displaced. People can't pay for their education, their medical bills. They can't do all that. So what do? They end up on the streets. And it doesn't work if we have a systemic system that's built sort of on racism too.
That's
White supremacy.
So that's sort of why we're running. We're pushing for these things, just like Bernie and just like Jill Stein is.
Yeah, Jill.
If you actually look at what we're pushing for, it would make sense to you. Okay, the Green Party and Kenneth Mejia want to push for tuition-free public college education.
Yes.
Does that sound radical? No, right? They do it in other countries, right?
Easy.
The Green Party and Kenneth Mejia's campaign and the people, we're pushing for Medicare for all to be a single parent. Does that sound radical? You know we pay the most per capita per person on health insurance? That's not right. We are the only country, the wealthiest nation on earth to not provide health insurance as a right.
What the hell?
And we can't even import drugs from Canada, but we can import lettuce and other stuff like beer, you know. But we can't import prescription drugs from people that they're reputable companies.
Right, yeah, that's why. Bullshit!
And then we try to pass a bill. Bernie Sanders tries to pass a bill, and then they vote it down.
Democrats!
So we don't think that's radical, right?
No.
Healthcare should be a right.
That's right. Yeah.
My mom's life should be a right. Just because you can't afford to go to the hospital, go to the doctor, or get that treatment, you don't deserve to die.
That's right.
Yeah. Our campaign is fighting for affordable housing. We're fighting for extremely low-income housing, because right now, you know what the average median income rent in District 34 is? $33,700. Is that right? No! Hell no! That just goes to show the disparity between downtown LA and what's going on in Skid Row, what's going on in Boyle Heights. It just shows that there is this disparity, that if you could come in with the money from New York or from some other country, Beverly Hills or something, and move in and basically just kick out the community. That's not right, is it? No! If you're going to gentrify and kick people out, you better make them whole again for the rest of their life. You better put them in that luxury building, because that's where they live. That's where they are. And that's what makes the community special.
That's right.
Yeah.
So not only that, we're also here, our campaign in the Green Party, we're for protecting our environment. Does that sound radical? No, it doesn't. Just like the campaign of Jill Stein, we too are pushing for 100% clean renewable energy by 2030. Because if we don't do anything, what's going to happen? Global warming, we're going to be done.
Yeah.
And that's what we're fighting for. The Democrats can't even put on their platform that they're against fracking.
That's right.
So that's why we're fighting. No DAPL. The Green Party is the only party to come officially against the North Dakota Access Pipeline. And that's something to be proud about. Water is life. Water is life. Water is life. Water is life. Living with Johnny. And that's why we're fighting. Our campaign is fighting for the housing of those living on the streets, including Skid Row. We have 50,000 people in Los Angeles County. We have 25,000 people in the city of LA, and we have 11,000 living in Skid Row. What we want to do is we want to give them permanent housing, transitional housing. We want to give them mental rehabilitation centers. It shouldn't be a crime if you're addicted to drugs or if you have issues. It should be rehabilitation.
Housing first.
And that's why we're pushing for that universal health care as a right, so they can get the help they need. And we also our campaign in the Green Party, we want to push for that criminal justice reform. Right now, the LAPD, this is the second year for the most killings of civilians by the LAPD. And they are mostly African American or Latinx.
That's right.
The most happened in Boyle Heights.
Yeah.
A 16-year-old, the youngest one, Jesse Romero, got shot in Boyle Heights. And they tried to frame it on him, saying, oh, he shot back, but really he tried to throw a gun over the fence, and then it fell, and then it went off, and that was the reason for this killing him. But then they say, oh, he had a gun.
Bullshit.
But when are you going to believe? When are we supposed to stand up? How are we supposed to keep believing in all these things that keep happening to unarmed people of color? You can't. People are tired of seeing dead bodies on these streets. Am I right? Yeah! And it doesn't help that the crime bill passed in the 90s by the Democrats targeted people of color
That's right.
disproportionately. Is that right? No! Hell no!
Still the prison pipeline.
So that's what we need. We need community policing. We need to demilitarize our police.
Yes.
We need to stop the drug war, because that ain't happening. You know, it's just becoming inefficient. We just legalized the use of marijuana.
That's right.
Measure M.
California.
That's right.
And then one other big thing we want to talk about, I have 12 points, I already talked about 7, is our political process. We need some serious political reform.
Fair vote.
Fair election.
We need free elections, that's right. But most importantly, we got to get out of this head in our minds that we're against blue, we're against red. We're all one. Because at the end of the day, when you die, you don't take that with you. You don't take that Democrat label, you take yourself. And I posted this today, I said, a party does not define you, you define you.
That's right.
And our goal, hopefully, is to give you that chance to listen to you guys. I don't want to make $174,000 if elected. I want to give it back to you guys. The average median income for a family of 3 in District 34 is $38,000. I want to make that, and I want to give the other $140,000 back to the community of LA, because they deserve it.
For the people.
And that's why we're running. And I hope we make history.